Alright, we're here for round 3. This is a very good hand. We're not going to mulligan. Our opponent has mulligan to 6. So we will keep. And we're off to the races. Red, white. Hopefully this time this is burn. If it's not, I might actually consider playing another round just to try to find an opponent that's playing either mono black or red white, since it is the deck that I was talking about it during the deck tech. Double temple. I feel pretty good about where this game is going so far. Dissolve makes me want to play temple. I don't want the wrath. See again. Recording makes you do stupid stuff. I should have thought C's first, then played my temple. This could be mono red aggro for all I know, and I just shipped one of the better cards to the bottom of my library. So, but no, this is definitely mono red. Or sorry, this is definitely red white burn. So, pretty happy about that. Just so that I can test this matchup a little bit more. So there's two considerations for me. There's either the Magma Jet, which puts us on equal footing with the Thoughtseize. The difference is that Magma Jet scries 2, which is basically drawing a card. He gets to ship the lands that he doesn't want to the bottom. But the Skullcrack stops us from being able to gain life with Revelation. So I think we're gonna take that, and it saves us a life. So yeah. So we're going to 16 after this shock. He's going to have Chandra's Phoenix and Magma Jet in hand. So he's got one unknown card. Jace is a good draw. We're going to play this Temple. Elspeth. We don't really want the Elspeth. These decks usually run Searing Blood, and Elspeth just turns that card on. What we will do is put that Chandra's Phoenix on top. We just want to keep our life roll as high as possible so that we can Revelate. Alright, so this turn I think it's probably worth... is it worth taking 2 to play Jace? Probably not. It's probably better off just playing Temple and countering the Chandra's Phoenix so well we can. The land is fine. We just want to get as many lands to Revelate us for as big of an amount as possible. And if this is War Leader Salix, I think we do want to counter it. Yeah, saving 4 damage is just too important not to counter. So he's drawing Phoenix, and he's got Magma Jet in hand. So he won't be able to hit us for 4. Unless he just doesn't play the Phoenix. Alright. Main phase Magma Jet. Pretty smart from him. Alright, so he's got a Chandra's Phoenix. And we're on 10 life. With a Sphinx's Rev in hand and Dissolve. So we're going to play this Temple tapped. Aetherling. I mean, Aetherling's decent. guess we can put that on now. It's a tough one because we do need to win this game, and I think Adeling's probably better than Elspeth. But I think we're gonna ship us to the bottom. It's a tough one. Yeah, we're gonna put that in the bottom. So Jace is gonna be pretty good since he only has 4 land. He's gonna have to draw an untapped land just to hit Jace for 4, or Jace for 2, or us for 2. Which he hit. Alright, that's fine. It's possible that he put the Trans Phoenix on. No, he already had that in hand. Alright, let's see where he's going with this. Okay. So we're going to 8 life. And there's a temple. We're going to uptick our Jace again. This temple tapped. At this point, we can put that on bottom. So I think we're going to Revelate for 2 during his upkeep. No, we're probably fine just holding this off. He passes. Alright, that's fine. Another dissolve is good actually. We can play this tapped. We can plus our Jace. And this Jace is actually going to outrace his attacks. So we can cast a War Leader Helix on his turn. Alright, there we go. Now he's attacking Jace. Now he knows what's up. He figured it out. So here, I do want a Revelation for 3. If he has Skullcrack, we go to 3. And we have Dissolve up. He does have the Skullcrack, okay. So that could actually be pretty bad for us. But Elixir is exactly what we wanted. And an ultimate price. Perfect. Okay, so I feel pretty good about where we are. What we're going to do, we're going to just fire this off immediately, just so that he can't Skullcrack us. So we go up to 8. Our Jace is on 6 counters. And we have Dissolve plus Ultimate Price up. What I expect to happen is him attacking with Mutavault, another Trans Phoenix. Yeah, I'm gonna dissolve that, and I'll put the Mutavault on top of his deck. Scrying's pretty important too. Alright, so he's drawing a Mutavault next turn, which I'm pretty happy about. We go to 7. Our Jace once again goes up. Now I think we're going to be able to ultimate our Jace, because he's attacking him for 1. Alright, so we'll take our medicine, go to 6. Healing Temple. Put that on bottom. We will plus our Jace. I guess we can probably minus at this point. If he activates Mutavault, we can't ultimate price it, and it's definitely going to be coming at Jace. So we're just going to minus. And we'll be taking this Revelation. So we can Revelate for 2. That's not really what I want. So yeah, we're just going to hold up Dissolve and Ultimate Price. He can try to hit Jace for 4 this turn, or us for 4. Alright, so we're going down to 4. So he's got 2 cards in hand. Another Syncopate. That's actually a really good draw. We're gonna plus our Jace and pass the turn. During the upkeep, I think we can Revelation. For 3. Yeah, we definitely want to counter our Skullcrack. So we have to counter that. And if he has a Skullcrack, we just die. So we can put a bottom. Phew! Alright, so that worked. So we're at 7, and he's got 2 cards. He can attack with Mutavault for 1. Alright, so that's what's happening. It's not a great Revelation, but I think it'll do for now. Yeah, I guess we can plus. This is a tough one because we're at 6. We need to find something that gains us life. It's a pretty tough decision. But at this point, I think I've decided just to try to find Revelations. So I'm pretty surprised that he decided to give us Syncopate plus Thoughtseize. Elspeth. Yeah, I guess Elspeth is good. We have enough counters to stop him from doing what he wants to do. This is going to come down to the wire. Pretty happy he finally drew a land. Alright, so we're going to plus our Jace. Well, I guess that doesn't really matter because we are going to have Elspeth. But we're not going to be doing anything with the mana, so we're going to plus our Jace this turn. Yeah, so here's the reason I didn't want, I did want to play Elspeth in the early game. Um, so this gets back both of his phoenixes. So I guess what I could do is syncopate this for 3. And then if he has another counter, I think I have to dissolve it. On that. Alright, so he didn't burn us at the end of turn. And he drew a land. Alright, so I think at this point we're okay. Unless he Warleader's Helixes us, and we're dead. That's unfortunate. So I guess he had land the entire time. Yeah, that's unfortunate for us. I felt like we were in pretty good shape that game. There it is. 14 turns against Burn. Okay, so here we're going to bring in the duress. We're going to bring in both Fiendslayer Paladins, the Archangel, 2 Blood Barons. I guess we should probably bring in the Pithy Needle against Mutavault. We're going to bring in the Dispel and then Gates. So we're really bringing in 13 cards. Alright, let's see. The rest aren't very good. The Tin Spheres aren't great. The Edeling can go. One Elspeth can go. The Dissolves aren't great. Neither is the Syncopate. The Jace isn't great. It was good that game, but we just want to control the board. So, yeah, maybe I can cut all the Supreme Verdicts. And, yeah, I guess I can cut the Pithy Needle. We have 2 Last Breath and 2 Azorius Charms against Mutavault. And now we have all our creatures, so we don't really need the Pithy Needle. Yeah, we'll keep it in 1 Supreme Verdict just in case he is bringing in, like... I guess he could be bringing in creatures. I guess Syncopate is probably just better than Dissolve. Negate is... Is Negate better than Syncopate? Negate is better than Dissolve. So... This is actually a tough matchup to sideboard for. Because some matchups could be bringing in Burning Earth, so that makes me want to keep the Distance Spheres in. I'm going to cut all the Supreme Verdicts, and... I mean, I guess Ultimate Price isn't that good. Or Thoughtseize. Thoughtseize does save us life, so it's good. We're going to cut all the Supreme Verdicts, and I've never tried this before, but we're going to see if this works out. So we'll be back for game 2.